Very sleepy right now. I have not been sleeping well for the past couple of days. And I'm dying. So, there's a couple of bugs reported by Yank Scully on Discord, which I will try my best to have a look at, despite how sleepy I'm feeling. So if I reduce the size of this block, then this happens, which is wrong. This should basically automatically yeah. So that should happen while resizing. It should automatically just snap back to there. And then when we get to here, well, same thing. It should reduce this fade size automatically. And then there's also some issue to do with, I think if I do this and then create a clone and then make unique by right clicking. First of all, this is not easy to click on for some reason. I got it. Eventually I got it. So there's another bug. And then if you make unique, it seems to remove the choke settings entirely, maybe? Maybe the entire envelope is being reset, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's really fiddly, that is. I can't right click this unless I do that and then that. Make unique. So there's a few bugs here. Like I said, I'm really sleepy right now, so maybe I just maybe this video will not see the light of day. But let's see if I can solve something here. So when things are resized, fix choke envelope after resize. It should happen, I think. There's another thing I've noticed here is, I'll start making notes. These are finished. Sometimes can't click on make unique on MetaBlock. And also I've just noticed that these sliders shouldn't appear at all until you turn on choke. Then they should appear. Yeah. For MetaBlocks at least. Because the MetaBlock has no effect whatsoever unless you turn on choke. It has no effect on the incoming audio, I mean. And so these shouldn't be visible really, right? Maybe it's fine. I think it's kind of misleading to have them available when choke is not turned on. Also, is it just me or is this zigzaggy choke thing at the top? I feel like that used to be more noticeable, and it sort of faded out more than it used to be. I'm not sure. I think it used to be more visible than it is. So again, I'm really tired. My brain just died. What was I? Oh yeah. Let's put those on the back burner. So choke header should be more visible, maybe, question mark. And choke fade, fade in, fade out grabbers shouldn't appear on meta book when choke is not enabled. Right. Now. This should be happening. It isn't even happening at all. What? So this is not happening. Why is this not happening? Interesting. Update block data. I really hate this stuff. Block data. Has to be called somewhere. What? Right, that's only called for this is not written correctly. This is all fucked. I probably shouldn't be looking at this when I'm so tired. Let's see if that does what we want. Yes. And this. Seems to work. The left resize is still going to be broken, I think. If I do this. Yeah. So I need to do the same fix. On the left resize. I definitely shouldn't be looking at this while I'm so tired, because this is doing all kinds of stuff. I think this is going to be broken. It's doing stuff related to the data offset, that kind of thing. So if I have this kind of thing, seems fine actually. Is it working? Seems fine. Alright, fine. I trust it. I don't know how many bugs I'm introducing in my sleep deprived state. It's not even sleep deprivation. I've slept like, I feel like I've slept the right amount of sleep for how much I've been awake. But the sleep has not been good or regular. That seems fine. Oh yeah, let's check the make unique thing now. No, let's commit this so far. It just doesn't feel like the kind of thing I should be working on when I'm tired. With all these horrible virtual function calls and everything going on. The kind of thing that it's not straightforward code, but whatever. Let's say okay, and now It just doesn't seem to... What the fuck was that? Fascinating stuff. What about just copying? Ah, copying is... also weird. It almost seems like... I don't know. I suppose I should be looking here. Okay, so when I save attack size, release size 2315 231. You motherfucker. That's probably it. That's probably the entire bug right there. Ba, ba, ba. I took some sleeping pill that I got off of the internet last night as well. But all it did is it made me fall asleep very quickly and then have horrible, just very distressing sexual nightmares for about 3 hours and then wake up. I did get back to sleep again and I got the right amount of sleep, but it was just all broken up. Right. Good. Seems to be working fine now. Okay, I'm happy with that for now. Yeah, I keep saying I'm really tired, so maybe I'll introduce bugs during this. It's always a risk. Fix yeah. What was the other thing Yank Scully was talking about? Oh yeah, this crash report which didn't make any sense. Let me have a quick look. What was it? Oh no, this thing. Yeah, I could not figure out what was going on here. Well, I made a fix already, which I thought might possibly fix it. I might have fixed that. I'm not sure. And then didn't he say oh yeah. So he was saying this clear button wasn't working. And then I grilled him about it and he was like, oh no, it seems to be working again. But I think possibly he got confused because this envelope editor has a clear button in the bottom left. It says clear envelope points. You click on it, clears the envelope points. If you switch to something like the harmonics editor, it also has a clear button down here, but this is a different clear button. It just looks the same. I sort of have this convention of always putting the clear button in the bottom left if there is a clear button for the current editor. So it looks like the same button, but it's a different button. So that works. But if you switch to dynamic mode, that doesn't work for some reason. So possibly that's what he was saying. So I tried all the other, there's like 4 other editors I think, which all have clear buttons. Sorry. And this was the only one that I could reproduce what he was talking about. So I think this is what what he saw. But then there was a bit of crossed wires when I was talking to him. So so this is definitely a bug right here. And actually, if I press undo now, undo clear, with a fucked up message, I noticed that as well. So that button's just fucked. So, chord toolbar controls. Oh, and also, there's 2 kinds of chords toolbars. There is the Blink plugin one. Also, you can add a manipulator for a chord. Did you know that? It's pretty fucked up the way this door works. So that works. And that also doesn't work. So for a manipulator it also doesn't work. So that's good to know. First of all, I'm noticing static analysis is giving me a squiggly line here, which looks like a false positive. So that's nothing. There should be a clear button somewhere defined. Make clear button. Action clear. Yeah. Let's have a look. I have to follow this virtual function call. Oops. Okay. Bang. Can you follow it? Come on. Thank you. So clear this dynamic chord. TR action clear chord blocks. First of all, what is going on with these strings? Get action clear chord box. TR action clear chord. That's right there. Clear. So I'm just doing this wrong. Don't know why I was doing that. Right. So that should fix the undo redo message that I was seeing. Don't tell me this. Can you just ignore that? Is that okay? Yeah. I didn't realise I was still debugging. So clear chord data. Chord clear. Notify changed. Chord clear. Data clear. It's currently 2. Now it's empty. That seems fine. I have this signal here that isn't being called. Or signaled, I should say. Right, that should be it. Undo, redo, undo, redo. Good. Fantastic. Fix dynamic chord as a clear button. Right. What I think I'll do now, I think I should be able to do this in my sleepy state. I haven't done this on video before, but I'm going to open folder. Here. I'm going to write the release notes for the next patch. I think the only... Wait, I also had... Okay. There was also... I got confused, actually, about... Okay, when I looked at this dump earlier, I just realised I was looking at the wrong dump. I wanted to look at the one that Yank Skelly sent me. And then it said I was looking at this one that Christian sent me, which I think maybe I fixed, maybe not, I don't know. But this one that Yank Skelly sent me, let's have a look at that. What was this? Oh, yeah. I didn't look at this yet. I didn't look at this yet. I don't want to because I'm too tired to look at this. So I'll look at that tomorrow. So that's... Let's make a note of that. Yeah, I'll have a quick look at that, and then I'll look at Yanks Girly Dump. Just so I know I'm looking at the right one, this one. And the only other thing is a guy on macOS who said he was having trouble creating effect blocks at all. It just crashes when he tries to create an effect. And the crash tab that he sent me didn't reveal much. So I'm just waiting on him to send me any log files that he has, if he does have log files. And if he can send me some log files, then I'll investigate that tomorrow, maybe. So, and if not, then I'll just release another build regardless. So, 29.4 v29.4. So what have I fixed? So I'm just looking at the Trello. This is fixed. This is fixed. I need to investigate that at some point. Right. Effect and synth. Don't update when zooming in and out. What was the other thing with the target picker? It was not crash. Lane glitches out when right. When manipulation if manipulator lane glitches out if the stored height is below a certain threshold. This is not going to mean anything to anyone, but it's an accurate description. Okay, there are at least things that I fixed recently. I'm not even going to mention that. Oh yeah, dragging being all janky. Technical term. I should rephrase this. I usually the way that I phrase these bug fixes is a description of the problem rather than a description of the fix. So track dragging is all janky. Is janky in some situations, let's say that. And also I usually try to order these bug fixes where like the more important bug fixes are at the top. Situachi shoshosha. Does VS Code not have a spell checker by default? Situations. Situations. Okay. Situatons. So crashes always go first. This goes there. Check fade in, fade out sections do not auto shrink when they are resizing a block. Yeah, that would do. Choke envelopes are not choke envelope settings are not correctly loaded during certain operations, e.g. copy, make unique. Where do you put the full stop in this situation? I have no idea. I don't understand grammar. Where the hell do you put that full stop? Do you put it before the bracket? There's no way. Even if that's correct, I hate it. Alright. Fix. Let's put it here. Bug fix. Clear button. Dynamic chord editor clear. Doesn't. Yeah, actually it was clearing, but it wasn't signaling the visuals to update on the editor. So let's say that. Even though it seemed like it wasn't clearing at all. It doesn't clear button doesn't do what? Doesn't update editor visuals. New video action is incorrectly formatted. Okay. And this is probably going to be tomorrow, but I don't know for sure, so I'm just going to... I usually put the date here. Like here, it'll look like this. I'll just say unreleased, and this will probably be uploaded tomorrow. Okay, so this is a really weird video because I was so tired and sleepy and not, it's kind of a, anyway, bye bye, have a good whatever.